afternoon, Scorpio. Welcome to Same Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So with that means, Scorpio, time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So I'd like you to do is only focus on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another. All right, let's get started. You already see I'm shuffling up that Zodiac 108 deck, and we're going to pull 3 cards out, and these cards are just going to be used to clarify the general reading a little bit more. They have actual definitions, persons, places, dates, and timing, seasons, events, just to add to the reading a little bit more clarity. All right, set that deck aside. Starting out here, Scorpio, we got the Yarn card. This is that Sagittarius energy coming out. This is all about hassles, problems, a big mess, interconnected, complications, patience being needed, future gains, working it out, made-up stories, many working components, as well as mischief and out of control. We also have the Earn card coming up here. This is that Cancer energy coming into play. Loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, bereavement, breakup, poverty, collapse, dispossessing, removing, dismantling, depriving, absence, change of state, setback, and it's over. It's done. And finally, Scorpio, we have the Bedroom card coming out, and that is definitely Scorpio energy we see on the card. Sexual fulfillment, intimacy, central pleasure, love affair, sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, dream time, astral travel, as well as call it a day. All right, Scorpio, let's get the Graham Smith-Waite, the original 1909 Circular Edition deck here, and we are going to pull you 6 cards for the week ahead. And those 6 cards I'll do a basic general reading on, and then I'll come back and clarify each of the 6 cards using the Radiant Rider-Waite deck as well. So stay tuned for that. We'll pull 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 for the middle, and 2 for the end of the week as well. Pulling a little closer here. Let's see what's going on here for you, Scorpio. There is a lot of reversal energy happening here. We got this is the 9 of Wands energy. It's usually the wounded warrior victim mentality, and you created a fence, and this one is in reverse. So it's definitely, where you were self-protective mode before, you kind of caged yourself in, and it's kind of caught yourself up there, and it's really holding you in kind of like a birdcage effect there. Now, we also have the King of Swords energy coming out here. Now, the King of Swords is all about those Aries signs like Libra, Aquarius, Gemini coming out here. And the King of Swords masculine energy coming out with this is all about being clear and concise, and really doing due diligence or research, fact-finding, practical, logical mindset before making a decision. And then, maybe researching it again, just double check before you make that final decision and follow through. So that energy is coming out here in the beginning of the week. Now, middle of the week, you got the slowest action Knight card about opportunity, whether it's a job or promotion, a contract, investment. It's in reverse though, so something has held up this opportunity message coming in. I mean, it's normally a very slow action thing, but it's steadily progressing forward. This is stopgap, so we'll clarify that a little bit more for you. It may have something to do with some kind of disagreement, maybe a disagreement with that contract or investment or job or something going along. And that, so we got this issue of the 5 of Swords energy, which is about, changing up how you are, go in reverse. So this is probably what's happening is something is just walking away from some kind of contract or opportunity that was there, and that's just kind of stopped things up in the middle of the week. Now, Scorpio, in the end of the week, we do have the King of Pentacles energy here. Now, the King of Pentacles, this is a very savvy and experienced, wise king. He's the last king in the lower arcana. He's already gone through the cycles of the lesser kings, and he's learned from their mistakes and failures. And so he's actually quite cautious in who he invests his time, money, energy, or even his heart to. He's going to be very cautious in nature, measure twice, and before he cuts something. But at the same time, he really wants to make sure it's a stable and solid foundation that he's going to be investing that in, whether it's time, money, energy, or heart. So he brings that. He's known as the apprentice to the divine masculine, the apprentice to the emperor energy, because his next leveling up is to that emperor status, that boss energy. But this is the earthly characteristics like Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming out here. Could be in your chart, could be in another's. But there is this cautious energy of taking time and diligence to make sure you got a stable, solid foundation before you put your all into something. There is something you are letting go of at the end. You're just releasing something. You've been holding on tight to a lot of material possessions, being stuck there. But at the end of the week here, you're reaching the conclusion that you're just letting go and releasing. We'll get a little more clarity on what you're letting go of here, Scorpio. Let me grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Let's get 3 cards for that Nine of Wands in reverse. Looking back over here, yeah, there is a change of state. It's over. It's done. A setback. We see the setback. I don't know. There's some hassle or problem that's coming up. We're looking at this at many working components. Something's out of your control, though. But there is definitely, maybe, time to sleep on it and really focus on things. Alone time, dream time. Calling it a day, but there's definitely something here with bedroom and sexual intimacy, Scorpio. For some of you, pleasure, love affair, perhaps, contentment, leisure. Maybe just simple a nap is a leisure moment for you. We'll find out as we clarify. Let's go with that. You're coming right on out there. And one more. All right. So Scorpio, this Nine of Wands energy. you seen the devil. He jumped right on out there. Now the devil is not necessarily a bad thing. You actually want to say thank you for showing up, because he only shows up because he wants to detract, distract, and derail you from your soul journey's path. So that means you're on that soul journey's path. You're going in the right direction, on the right track. That's the only reason this negative inner critic comes out or shows up in your life trying to distract you and make you feel like you're stuck to something and you're bonded and you can't go anywhere. You're just stuck. And that's where this is. That Nine of Wands energy, feeling stuck, feeling like you can't get any freedom, you can't go anywhere. So Scorpio, that devil energy shows up here. We also have this good news messenger, Page of Wands energy. It's a spark of inspiration, motivation, maybe just a spark of sensual desire, as we've seen in that bedroom card as well for some of you. But there is this feeling of isolated, feeling alone, left out in the cold, scarcity consciousness come into play here. And that's kind of what makes you feel kind of stuck, I think, more so than anything, that you don't think there's anybody there to encourage you or support you, and that you're all alone, even with this new inspiration coming in. But that inner critic, that's a devil energy kind of helping you trap yourself within your own mind, that mental state that you can't go anywhere, you're stuck. Now we got that King of Swords energy, and like I said, that's a fair and balanced energy coming through. He's very clear, concise. He wants an equal balance for everybody, and it's logical. It's practicality coming into play, as we see here. Oh yeah, definitely. There is this new Ace of Cups energy coming in. So you got this new overflowing emotional cup of cycle beginning. There is some nostalgia here, some memories of maybe childhood or past lives coming into play. It could be a different setup there, and you're trying to look at it logically, practically here with that King of Swords energy. Like I said, the King of Swords, Scorpio, is that air quality energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra coming into play. Now, there could be some deception here or not fully transparent here. There's a few truths of being transparent, but there is a lot more that's held close to the chest just to really protect your heart. And I think that is because of memories of past life issues coming in regarding some kind of love cycle that was there. Now, we're moving here, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And like I said, that is a really stopgap there. And oh, we got dynamic dude. There's that Queen of Swords coming out. This is the Queen of No BS, though. This is she can spot, you got, once again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming out with the Queen of Swords, that feminine energy. She spots the red flags. I mean, she knows that you can't deceive her. She's got that sort of truth, but she holds her hand out. She gives you an opportunity to reveal your truth. But if she spots deception, she'll cut you right out of her life. She's very much about let's simplify and reorganize things and make things happen. So that leaves you here now plotting out your goals, where you want to go, where do you want to be, and you're starting to establish and set and map out, make decisions where you want to be, not just tomorrow or next week or next month, next year even. You're looking at your future forecasting here and realizing there is a transformation, an ending, a completion, ending and a new beginning. This is Scorpio death card right here coming out, and this is about rising, completing the ending there and rising up. Rebirth is a new beginning ahead, and you have to go through a transformation to do that. And I dare say that right now that's what's kind of holding you up. You haven't quite fully transformed yourself into accepting this new beginning, and this new opportunity is being held up by that Knight of Pentacles energy. Once again, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn energy coming out there. There is this argument, disagreement happening here, that Five of Swords energy in reverse as well. And it does have something to do with that new opportunity and the communications that are going back and forth. So you got to find your strength here, Scorpio. Be brave, be courageous. Passively restrain that beast within yourself. There may be some beast within yourself that's created some of this havoc, this mess, and this havoc. It could be some self-indulgence, addiction of something that's created arguments. But there's a truth of revelation that's coming through, and you're going to be brave enough to communicate some back and forth energy, and this new opportunity is presenting itself there. So take that as it resonates for you. As well as we got that King of Pentacles energy here. And like I said, very cautious in nature, not wanting to invest their time and energy. And doubly so, we got the King of Pentacles again as a clarifier. So definitely very cautious. Make sure there's a stable, solid foundation. That's wisdom at its best and experience at hand. Practicality thereof. Before you invest your time, energy, money, and stuff, make sure there is a stable foundation to put that cornerstone on, right? There is this new cycle of communication. So this is starting that new way of communicating with, and being more clear and concise and practical and logical rather than emotional, as watery signs off in our Scorpio. But it's working your way, being clear and concise about what you're looking for. You want that happy rainbows and unicorn, that happy blended family, the coming together, the whole unicorns, rainbow, dream card, desire is there. So just be clear and concise in this new cycle of exactly what you're goal setting towards. And Scorpio, look at this, releasing, letting go of something. You're not stuck anymore. You're not holding on tight to the physical world. You're releasing a little bit ungrounded here. You kind of, loosen it, a lot of times I say this is grounded in the physical realm because of the two coins underneath, but in reverse, yeah, you can see it's kind of upended here. You're not solely focused on the physical realm at the moment. So let's see what's going on. Oh, I see what's going on. That argument thing again. All right. There is all up in your head, overthinking things, being overcritical, overanalyzing, creating some stress, keeping you up at night. You're unable to sleep, and that just kind of cycles around and creates that energy once again of being all up in your head, and then upset that you're that routine where when you I gotta go to sleep, and you can't sleep. That just isn't helpful at all. You could just you got these disagreements and things that you're overthinking about. It's sometimes you just got to realize, sometimes you got to agree to disagree to make that change in life and get that fresh start. And sometimes, yeah, you do have to leave others behind, because you disagree. You just can't agree on things. Doesn't mean you have to continue agreeing to disagree. There's just you're realizing that there comes a time where, yeah, you got to just, it's move on. Is it time to change things up? And that can create that heartbreak, as you can see there, that Three of Hearts, those three swords. If you notice, he's got that three swords right there in his hand, and right here, you got the three swords right in the heart. So there is some heartbreak here, but it is releasing and letting go. That's kind of maybe bringing that little bit of heartbreak to you that we've seen with that chaos, the messes there, things being complicated, and that feeling of loss forfeiture, grief, a breakup, poverty, dismantling, deprivation. It's over, it's done. It's a change of state indeed that is releasing you, though, or you're releasing. All right, now Scorpio, let's move to the Awenides deck. We're going to pull you one Awenides card, and this is that Welsh Celtic mystical deck. Give you an affirmation, something you can focus and contemplate upon. And your card is receive. So Scorpio, I allow myself to receive with grace and gratitude. I increase my ability to give to others. So the sun is the symbol of goddess Hathor. And Hathor is a life giver and a source of nurturing, devotion, patience, and unconditional love. You have a maternal side to you, Scorpio, that cares for those in need. You just must balance it with receptivity. So it's not always about nurturing and giving to others. Sometimes you need to receive with gratitude. Now we're going to move to that Wisdom of Hidden Realms Oracle deck, and I'm going to pull you two cards from this deck. One is going to be your ally in the week ahead. The other will be your challenger. So starting out here, we have your ally is the Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. Yeah, wisdom and power of the divine. This is really tapping in to the wisdom of, seven is sometimes a little bit uncertain about things, but yet needing to stand your ground, a kind of energy coming into play. I'm seeing, you're just worried because you got different options available to you and you're worried you're going to make the wrong decision here. So that ally is here to assist you by tapping into your wisdom, your higher self, your intuition, and really seeking out that guidance is going to help give you the power of the divine as you move forward and deal with the week ahead. Now, the challenger for the week ahead is the Rainbow Prince, and that's compensation, perseverance. Yeah, the Rainbow Prince coming in there, and that's kind of the thing that kind of strangleholds you and ties you up and knots a little bit. Is if you sit there and think, I need to be compensated for all I put in and get back, and you just don't have that perseverance to withstand that. And it's time to make a change. And as you're saying, release things and let go. Don't get yourself tied up in knots. That's your challenge. Don't tie yourself up in knots this week. And trying to worry about, am I going to get hurt? Is others going to get hurt? And not wanting to do that. You need to release that and persevere and just continue to move forward and seek out that inner wisdom within yourself and guidance. Now, we're going to pull you three cards, Scorpio, from the Moonology deck as well. Let's grab three cards here. And your three cards, first one is your commitment is being tested. So there's that for you, as well as a new start is coming. And finally, Scorpio, a personal issue reaches resolution. So full moon in Cancer, new moon, and first quarter moon. I do hope something resonated for you today. We'll catch you next time, Scorpio. Bye.